Hi everyone, back again at doing what's in store for you messages. This one will be for December 16th through the 22nd. Let me know if last week's messages resonated with you and how did this full moon work out for you. I shared recently some of my videos about karma or the law of karma, and I shared about two of my programs about working with me in helping you through 2025. And if you have not seen that, you can see the link below for my video and also for the sessions that you can check out to work with me. So we are starting with the fire elements with Sagittarius, Leos, and Aries. So just to let you guys know that if you guys hear noise in the background, it's my son, my gamers that are playing their games. So I apologize for that. For you, fire signs, I feel like there is something that you need to balance out and have patience in, right? There are, a situation or circumstances that you are dealing with and that you're trying to find what is the best way to either work it out, either have compromise, either come together in an agreement, either do whatever you can to balance out the energy, balance out the agreement, the communication, whatever it is. It is all about balance as you start out this week. Balance and patience to see how it turns out. Your challenge is having that patience is your challenge. You have either anxiety, fear of what you have already put in place. Either it could be the effort, it could be the thought, it could be the energy that you have already put in place already. And your challenge is trying to be patient to see if those efforts that you've put in, if they are going to work. Or you're going into anxiety of fearing that, hey, what if they don't work? You may also feel like, am I going to lose it, right? Lose all of it. Everything's going to fall apart. Is it going to happen that way, right? From what have caused this in the past, I would say it would be something to do with either the choices that you have made, right? And the choices have caused this situation, this challenge, and has made you feel kind of guilty in a way, but feel like you have put yourself in this place. And you may be blaming yourself a lot. And it just seems like it's just you. You are the one doing it to you. You are the one making all this happen. But in the future, I do feel that if you continue with this patience and work on this, you will have more clarity on understanding what is it that you have to tackle. There will be new ideas, new plans that will help you focus and also bring you that new feeling, new way of thinking, new way of doing things, new way of making better choices for you. You're thinking a lot about you are wanting to do the best you can to what you need to do in these circumstances, or do what you can to let whoever see that you are committed to all of this work, whether that's inner work, whether that's outside work, whatever it is, that they can see that you are also designed for others that are in these circumstances with you to be committed with you, to see what progress and where you're at, what you are doing. What you may not be aware of, or slightly here and there, is that there could be other people either trying to influence you, or you allowing them to make and break you in their words, their thoughts, their intentions. You are also not probably aware of, whatever that's coming towards you, that you're either taking it on personally or taking it on as your own thinking, your own feelings, and this could be contributing to the circumstances that could make it worse, or add to the choices that you are trying to decide with the circumstances. The message for you is that this woman or female energy is in your life that might not just be there to truly give to you, support you, help you. And they may be considering, negative things or having negative thoughts. It could be that they are not working out what is going on within them, or they're projecting a lot of their issues and their traumas, wounds towards you. You, on the other hand, are trying to provide that environment of truly giving them all the things that they need to see that you are worthy to them, and that you are valuable to them, and that whatever you do, you bring so much abundance to their life. That's what you are trying to, I feel like, do to this person, and also make your environment feel like that. You hope to have this person see that you are supporting them, and that you are doing your best to handle your emotional stuff, and that you're trying to send that message to them. But you fear that, what if they don't hear? What if it all goes through one ear out the other? The outcome for you is that if you have too much impatience and you're worried about, things not going your way, you may not be true to yourself. You may be lying to yourself, or lying to whoever that may be asking about your true feelings, maybe asking about what you are doing. You may not even be aware that you are lying to yourself and thinking that you got everything working out, everything going well. And I do feel that if you don't take care of that patience, it can go this way. And so this is something for you to sit and think about and see what you can do to really turn this outcome the other way around. Because I know it can be turned around. And so that's what I have for you, fire elements. Let me know what your thoughts on this. Air elements are up. And that's with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So I apologize that you might be hearing my child that's a gamer in the background as we start this. And so for air elements, I feel like you're at a point of feeling like you don't want to participate in a relationship, or either express your love, show your love. You are probably not trusting somebody, and there's some emotional vulnerability that you're kind of going through right now. Your challenge is that there is somebody that can be very manipulative, that isn't who they are. At first, they weren't like that, but now they're like that. They can be either violent or manipulative, or someone that is not healthy for you. That's your challenge that you're dealing with right now. I do feel that in the past, you have overcome some very, negative, unhealthy, either relationship or choices that you have made in the past. You are coming out of that. Might be that you are finally seeing the light from that really dark place. But now this is the challenge that you're facing. For the future, I do feel that everything will be abundant. You will be able to celebrate what you have overcome, and look back and really see what were some of the lessons, what were some of the things that you did not see before, and move forward in celebrating, having fun, socializing, having a life after all of this. Your thoughts are overwhelmed. A lot of things are needing to be taken care of, or it could also be things are not kind of working out for you, and it's going this way, that way. It can seem very overwhelming, and also there may be some either paper, document, or some things that you have to really tackle. You thought at first you could deal with this, juggle with this, but I feel like it's becoming more and more overwhelming. That's what's going on in your mind. What you may not be aware of is that as you do all of this, and tackle all this, you may be creating bonds, you may be creating relationships as you take care of the circumstances, and you may not be aware that you may not see the healing, you may not see the courage, you may not see the light so clearly, but this is like subtle things that are in the work that you may come back to one day and see that this is slowly transforming into something better for your life. Be open to what shows up in your path. Your message is to kind of be aware of your surroundings, be aware of who is supporting and helping you. It may not feel like you have all the abundance that you can to support you now, but I do feel like you need to be aware of who to trust and who not to trust. Any paperwork or anything that you need to take care and do, I feel the message again for you is just to be careful and double check everything. Really know your sources. If you're not aware of that, I feel like your environment could go negative. There could be people that may stir up conflicts, may stir up arguments, and it could also cause you to not be yourself and have negative experiences or negative outcomes that you may not even think about, that you could go into the wrong direction with this. You do have a fear of fearing that you don't want whoever that is either supporting you, helping you, to either be in it for themselves or wasting your time, wasting your effort, or some person or whoever that you're dealing with in these circumstances may be someone that is just playing a game with you and really want to steer you in the wrong directions. Those are some of your fear. Some of your hope is to be able to understand and know this and be aware and pay attention to what could go wrong or to what could cause any thing that will not go in place or go the way how you desire it to go. The outcome is that I feel like everything will turn out the way how you desire it to be. It may not be exactly what you pictured, and you may go into that place of feeling like, did I really do this? Did this really happen? You might be a bit surprised. You might be feeling like some fears taking over and going, is this real? Is this true? Did this truly happen? Did this truly work out, right? You might go into those feelings of feeling like you're not worthy, or feeling like you wanted to celebrate this, but you may feel like, is it even worthy to celebrate this, right? And I do feel that, yes, it is right for you to celebrate this with all the hard work that you have done, with all the challenges that you went through, that it is a good time for you to celebrate. And don't allow yourself to go in that direction of feeling like you're not worthy of it. So that's what I have for you, your elements. We have water elements, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. With you water signs, I feel like there is something that you are working out with your partner or in a relationship, whether that's romantic or not. And there is some type of union or partnership that you guys have developed, created. I feel like you think it's in good terms, or everything looks in good terms with you. In the past, I felt like you've been doing your best to really balance this, work this out, make sure that this is, a good relationship, right? And doing everything you could. But the challenge is, I feel like there's just something here with this relationship that might have suddenly switched. It might not be like a drastic change, but somewhat of a change that has happened in this relationship. And I feel like you are currently going with this and kind of see this, and you still have some questions about, what is happening here. In the future, I do feel that you need to be somebody that is curious, adventurous, free-spirited, and feeling like you are at a journey of starting out, doing what you can, being able to explore and be curious about the future, about yourself and stuff like that. And it could involve you traveling there or doing inner work just to go and find that you're thinking about, or maybe someone may be coming in to give you a message to either give you clarity or give you some type of message for you to kind of understand what is going on here, what is happening here. It may be related to either if this is a love relationship, related to that love. And if it's not, then it's going to be showing you something here that will help you kind of understand. What you may not be aware of is that this person or whoever this relationship is that they may not be that person that is how they show themselves to be. It might be the negative side that they are showing themselves now, their true self, that is getting in the way of what you thought and what you've been trying to work out with this person or this energy. They could be selfish or make you feel selfish, not like yourself. This is an energy that you may not be totally aware of, and it's very subtle. The message for you is to pay attention. Pay attention to what is in front of you and use your common sense, and know that everything will show up for you. There will be signs there for you, and that you need to really pay attention to all of this. Your environment is that it is providing you the support. It is helping you to know and see the messages, the signs that is teaching you, telling you what you need to pay attention to. You may need to learn from your environment or pick up whatever that's coming around in your environment to help you learn about this circumstances that is happening in your life. If this is like romantic relationship, I feel like you fear that they may love you and the next thing drop you, and that you've been working so hard for this and trying to make everything work out for you, and that they will just leave you just like that, or they will destroy whatever's in their way, that's creating happiness, that's creating all of these things, memories and stuff like that. They'll destroy all of that and then leave you high and dry. That's one of your fear, and your hope is that this does not happen. The outcome is that you or this relationship, this other person, whoever it is, may solve or may work on this relationship by just thinking their way through and using their words to help find the solutions. Meaning the words as in, like, you could be very coming out very either arrogant or either abusive or negative in some way that is not very thoughtful. It could be very impulsive in what they're doing and not thinking before speaking, or not thinking through thoroughly enough before doing. They do, or you do, want to do your best to resolve, to find a solution for this, but it may just be where you are doing more than resolving and causing more issues and then resolving. And it's almost like trying to do so fast to the point that you have no control over what's going to happen, what's going to show up. And that's what I feel with you, water signs. Let me know if this resonates with you. Here we are with the last element, which is earth elements for Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorns. Earth elements, you're at a place of there is something you are trying to decide on. and it's related to either what's happening now or what you need to do for in the future. Your challenge is there is either a female energy or a female figure or someone that could be contributing to your decision here, and they are your challenge. They may be someone that may be challenging or influencing you either negatively with these choices, or whatever that they have done is making you think about what you need to do next. In the past, you have had things that you have done. Either you have put the effort and it's not working out, or you have not tried to take on the action that you need to do and things are not working out the way how you desire it to be. Or you may have just been always running into issues, problems, either within yourself or with whatever that you have been trying to take action on. And this either energy that is your challenge is coming up and bringing up either these past things that it has happened to you, or all of these has accumulated to what she or this energy is bringing for you to make a decision on. In the future, I feel that you're kind of like on guard, doing your best to protect what you know is yours, trying to protect and let them see and know that you have worked hard for what you have done, and that you're not going to allow anybody to destroy it, take it away. You may feel a little bit defensive of anything and everything around you. That's what I have for you for your future. You're kind of thinking about like, oh, maybe everything will be all right. It'll be maybe not the perfect picture, a perfect, solution or what you desire for it to be, but it will be better than what you expect. That's what you are thinking. You may not be aware that whatever that this challenge is coming up, it is triggering a subtle change, either within your environment, within your energy, within your decisions that you are trying to make here. It is sparking some type of subtle change, helping you to understand that you still have some power in this, that it wasn't unexpected, and it wasn't that it just suddenly happened. Your message is to take the time to self-reflect, to find that time to be in solitude and really pay attention to the messages that needs to come through. The directions and the choices that you need to make are all within being in solitude, finding time to meditate, finding time for yourself and reflect, so that those messages and signs and those answers that you're needing are going to come through. With this challenge happening, I feel like your environment will feel a bit confused. They may not knowing what's going on. You may not know if you have full control over this. It could lead to either misjudgment, overjudging, something that could put you in the place of feeling like you don't know what's gonna come next. You fear that there will be conflicts. You fear that ideas and solutions may come crashing in and you don't know what to do, right? And that this may be a time of testing your patience, testing your preparedness to really work with the circumstances that is happening. You fear all of this, and you hope that you would not have to go this route, or that whatever you fear may be less than what you think, like not overacting or not overthinking or not over exaggerating what is happening here. The outcome for you is that with these decisions and with this challenge coming up, you may feel like you want to abandon everything, get rid of all of your dreams and goals, or your fantasies, or your desires that you've been hoping for. It may also make you feel like maybe it's a time to change direction on what you're doing. Maybe what you're doing is not going the way how you want, and now this is showing that maybe there is a different way, a different route for you to choose. It may mean that you may need to either go and retreat, or go and either find yourself, or find what is it that you find meaning to life, to purpose, and figure out that solution in that way, so that you can somehow come back to making that better decision for yourself. And so that's what I have for you, Earth elements. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification to get notification, so that any videos that I post coming up, you will receive it in your notifications. Don't forget to check out any of my services and my 2 sessions that you can work with me to up-level yourself for 2025. And I'll see you again in my next video.